Welcome to LV Craft Shows. We present craft shows, night markets, festivals, specialty events, and live virtual events, supporting crafters, artists, and small businesses. Our wide variety of unique and well-curated events will offer something for everyone. Whether you like shopping for unique gifts, take out your family, make it a day or night out with friends or alone, enjoy some food and entertainment, need a girls' night out, or take a little mini trip to the mountains to escape the heat, LV Craft Shows has got it all.
Hello, my name is Susie and welcome to LV Craft Shows. We do craft festivals, night markets, specialty events and fundraisers for Service Rescue Rangers Animal Rescue. And we would like to introduce you to an amazing lineup of talented artists today. I'm here with Cindy from Mount Charleston Zen, and Cindy has a wide variety of crystals and rocks and jewelry. You actually started as a candle vendor with me and then you transformed into all this. Tell us about it.
So I've been a crystal collector for quite a few years, and I started putting, I learned how to make candles, and I started putting the crystals in the candles, and then I just started adding to the collection, and it has grown into a very successful business here.
And you make all these bracelets yourself, right?
Yes.
And all the crochet items?
Yes, I do.
This is really an amazing collection. She will also tell you what each rock means or does. So if you need a little bit more happiness, more good health, fortune, what other things do we need?
A lot of people are looking at this day and age for deflecting negativity. So we have stones for that.
Yep,
and then
exactly.
love is also right up there. So you have deflecting negativity and bringing love in as well.
You can find Cindy at many of our events. Please be sure to come check her out. I am here with Marlene from Island Girls Design, and Marlene does very unique art. And please tell us, what are you doing?
So I take old books that people have discarded for whatever reason and make them into new art pieces to remind them kind of the value of what books really are, and to kind of keep those out of the environment. So you'll see a lot of different things, the Grinch, for example, old maps here, just anything that I can find. I just like to turn it into something new again, to give it new life.
And you also take like old cabinets and doors and stuff that you repaint, or
yes.
I don't know what you call that, but
that's correct. So all of the pieces are set on old cabinet doors, like you can see the framing in this particular piece, or even in the Grinch here, or cathedral window frames, which you recognize, or just old fence board, which is what is the backing for this particular piece. So there are a lot more components than just the book. There's just lots of pieces, and you'll see several that have old jewelry pieces, pretty much anything that people are throwing away, I like to play with and make something else with.
it's just really unique, and she actually won the most unique award with us. So please come and see Marlene at our shows. Hello, I'm here with Irene from Irene's Gift for You, and Irene makes something really unique. She's making these beautiful lanterns for all occasions. What inspired you to make these?
Well, honestly, I bought a set of lanterns and I made one of the wine ones for my own kitchen. And my husband said, why don't you do that as your crafts? Because I was doing other things. And so I started that, and it exploded into everything from Christmas to Vegas Golden Nights to traditional wine to Hanukkah. So whatever you dream, I could make it.
And you do custom work as well, right?
Absolutely, yes, because there's something for everyone. All of the lanterns light up with battery operated lights. So whatever you want, I can put into a lantern.
And she's a very busy businesswoman. So to catch her at our shows, be sure that you check out lvcraftshows.com.
Thank you.
I'm here with Cherie from My Indulgence, and Cherie makes amazing clothes for women and men too, right? So tell us a little bit about what you're making.
Tops, ponchos, jackets, coats, sweatshirts.
And they come in all varieties and sizes, and they're really soft, and she does custom work too, right?
Yes.
And you can find Cherie usually in the winter months with us, so come and check her out. with Joe and
Debbie
from Gems, Rocks and Fossils. Tell us a little bit about what you do and why.
Well, I've been absolutely crazy about dinosaurs since I was 3 years old. So I go on digs twice a year out in South Dakota and Wyoming. And we bring affordable fossils and gems and stuff to kids because they love fossils. And so it's really unique to be in a show and be able to show dinosaur bones.
And especially since some of our shows have dinosaurs on site, that must be super exciting for you,
well,
right?
It's real exciting to see that dino come straight walking down the hallway just a little while ago, and the kids were going crazy, so it's great.
I sent them especially for you.
I know
and you can find Joe and Debbie at several of our shows.
Do you make a great product you want to share with the world? Maybe you should become part of the LV Craft Show's vendor family. Let's get you in front of our shoppers. LV Craft Shows averages 1,500 plus shoppers at one-day events, 3,000 plus at night markets, and 6,000 to 8,000 at our three-day events. LV Craft Shows goes above and beyond to have well-organized events, excellent timely communication, extensive ad campaigns, and will treat vendors and guests with respect. Reach out now to info@lvcraftshows.com. Or you can check our website lvcraftshows.com, then click on vendor information.
I am here with Elnora from Grandma's Hand Butter Cookies. The best. Definitely the best. They just fall apart on your tongue. Tell us about what made you do these cookies.
Well, Grandma Hands, my name is Elnora. Thank you for having me. And being here at the World Market Center is great to bring my cookies, which is a recipe that my mom had passed down to me when I was a child. So these cookies is very special to me. It's not so much the taste of me. I just want to bring the love out with my cookies, each bite from Grandma Hands.
I wish you guys could test them out right here or smell them even. They are so, so delicious. Be sure you come see Grandma, I always call her Grandma, at our shows.
And I do Designs by Debbie. I make night lights and Christmas ornaments as well as jewelry boxes. And they're handmade, and I do plastic and glass, so it's good for all ages, including adults and children, and they're pet friendly, especially the ornaments that are plastic. They won't shatter if they fall off your tree. And they can be special ordered for all kinds of themes, whether it's traditional or maybe an upcoming party that you want to give party favors to. I can also cater those boxes to whatever you need.
I am here with Desiree and John from Wooten Handcrafted, and they make beautiful cutting boards, pens, and a lot more. So tell us a little bit about what you do and why.
We love to create unique personal gifts. That's something that we like to give, is a gift that actually means something to somebody that's special. So we customize our boards, we do laser engraving, we can pretty much put anything you can think of. It's very popular for wedding gifts, retirement, graduations, things like that. And then we try to specialize in things you don't find everywhere else. So we have something called a Santa's Compass. That's a very popular item that everybody really enjoys to give. It's a great gift for a family. My husband does all the woodworking. I do the designs and laser engraving. We can also personalize our pens. He hand turns wood and acrylic pens. We can put names, logos, etc. on that. We have an ugly sweater ornament that's a very popular one. Each one's a little bit different, unique. We can also put names on those. We can personalize pretty much anything to make it something special as a gift that you would want to give to somebody. So
it sounds wonderful, and you can find Wooten Handcrafted at several of our shows and on the contact information given on the screen. I'm here with Esther from E&L Creations, and Esther makes these cute candy holding bowls. Tell us about it. What inspired you to do this?
Actually, my daughter's idea. She started it, and it's a clay pot with a terrarium and the bottom of the clay pot, and we could put whatever you would like on here, any colors. And we could put any names. I've even made them for Grandpa.
So you can custom make anything
Yes.
she makes. She also has towels, coasters, keychains. She even does tissue
Shoe
holders,
boxes,
tissue
yes.
box holders.
Yeah.
So come on out and see Esther at our events.
Yes.
I'm here with Diana from Artsy Creations, and Diana is creating these very unique ornaments you really don't see anywhere. Diana, how did you have the idea of filling them, adding things? What made you do this?
I started out 9 years ago. I just looked at a ball and I was like, what can I do with this ball? The first thing I did was make one without the filling because I didn't know, I didn't do that yet. But I had made a train track around the top and I put a little train on it and sold that one. And they just kind of ballooned out until we have this now.
I think it's really cool, and to this day actually I wonder how she gets inside the ball, what's in there. It's really, really cool and just fantastic. You guys really need to come and check out Diana's work. Just Because accessory booth, and I'm doing the talking today. Paulette makes these beautiful wire weave jewelry, all kinds of sizes, all kinds of designs, different stones. She does earrings, she does necklaces, bracelets, anklets, you name it, she does it. And you can even ask for custom work. So please check out Just Because accessory or come see her at some of our shows. I'm here with Susan from Hawaiian Girl. Susan is originally from Hawaii, and we actually used to be almost neighbors because we used to have a home there on the same island, the Big Island. And Susan makes these delicious, no, it's not cakes, it's soap. Please do not eat it. It makes amazing gifts, but you can actually use it as soap because it is soap. She makes all kinds of things. Susan, what inspired you to fool us? And I mean, first time we met, I wanted to eat it. Tell us about it.
I remember. The reason why I make desserts is because I have so many grandkids and all I had to do is bake for all their holidays and everything. So now, instead of doing that, I can turn it into soaps.
And she makes many other things too. She also sometimes brings us things from her Hawaiian trips, and it's just with lots of aloha, everything she does, everything she makes. And we hope you come and check out Susan from Hawaiian Girl. Jerry from Crafts by Jerry, and she likes to crochet and sew. For instance, she has these cool steering wheel covers which will always come handy. You just slip it over your steering wheel and it keeps it nice and cool. What else do you make and why?
Well, let me give you a brief background. It started out as a hobby. I would make the gifts for my kids to give their teachers in school. And about 10 years ago, my husband said, hey, why don't you go ahead and get a small booth? So this is a small booth. I like to crochet. It's very relaxing, it's therapeutic, and I just like to put a smile on people's faces. These beautiful towels are gorgeous, and they come in different variety of colors and themes. Christmas, holiday, everything. My favorite ones is the unicorn blanket. It's super adorable. And then if you get tired of having to clean up the food on the floor from your cats and your dogs, these are really cute. You can buy them and then you throw them in the laundry when they get dirty and you put them back on the floor.
That's really, really clever. And of course, where can you find Jerry at several of our shows? I'm here with Cheryl from Hendrick Studios, and Cheryl and her husband Mike are actually really amazing artists of many different items. Cheryl, why don't you tell us a little bit about what you do?
Well, we are fine artists. We do glass, We make little snowflakes and ornaments. And this is all done in a kiln. And it takes about 18 hours to do one of these. And then we also do polymer clay, little characters in polymer clay.
And the best part is, if you have anything you would like to have custom made, Mike and Cheryl can do that for you. So be sure to check them out at Hendrick Studios.
Thank you.
I'm here with Rich from Vaz Creations, and Rich and his wife are making
charcuterie boards, cheese boards, and cutting boards. We use all natural material. Everything is food safe that we use it. We've had people tell us that they're too pretty to actually use, but what we tell them is everything here is fully functional. Nothing is decorative. So if you've got a nice cutting board and you want to use it as a cutting board, you flip it over and use the back side. And then you turn it back over and you got something to serve on. So it basically serves two purposes. We try to be a little unique from everybody else, so Marley will also make coasters and find little cheese knives to go along with it. So we have something that it's really unique to you, and everything is one of a kind. We even have black walnut, and anytime we have a crack in it, we fill it with turquoise.
I think that is so cool that you can just flip that around. You guys are just amazing. And lots of colors, custom work, anything you need, so please come and check them out. At most of our indoor shows, you will always hear two ladies say, would you like a brittle sample or fudge? Here's the creator of Karen's Crystal Brittles. Karen, tell us how you came about making these.
I've been making fudge since I was a young child. Brittle, because my father's favorite candy. I have peanut brittle, which is lighter and airier than the national brand. We do a no peanuts, like a honeycomb, seafoam, or sponge candy. I also have a cayenne for people that like spicy. And then last year in our December show with Susie, we started our fudge. So a half pound of our fudge is 15, half pound of our brittle is 13, half pound of our full pound of our brittle is 24.
And it is delicious, and the brittle is nice and soft. It will not break your teeth. You gotta come and see Karen's Crystal Brittle to try it. I'm here with Jim from A Little Bit of Aloha, and he has a lot of aloha sitting here. So Jim, you and your wife are the creators of all this. Tell us a little bit about it. What made you do this?
Well, we started doing this in Hawaii. That's where we got the name from. And she lost her job, so we decided, what are we going to do? So she started doing this, and we just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
So, and I hear that you do all the cutting of the fabric, and your wife does all the sewing of the of the items, the placemats, the soup bowl cozies, and you do towels and blankets. What else?
She does these. Steering wheel covers.
Steering wheel covers. Oh, and aprons too,
And
right?
aprons, yeah. She tries to come up with something new every year.
That is wonderful. So you can find Jim and his wife at our events year-round. From OG Designs and Crafts. Why don't you tell us what you make, what you do?
Awesome. So I do 3D layered shadow boxes of anime and just different characters. My mom also does some custom one-of-a-kind wreaths. And then my niece does some resin. And so it's just a family business, and we like to craft together.
This is Mom Kathy, and she will tell you all about her wreaths.
Hi, I make wreaths, centerpieces, scary guy shadow boxes. My husband does leather work. I've been with Susie for I don't know how many years, 10 plus. So love the show, love working with Susie. Always get to display my wreaths, my centerpieces in wonderful spots.
And you can find OG and Designs with us at several of the upcoming shows.
Yes.
I'm here with Michelle from Lunar Energy Candles, and they are not just regular candles. Michelle actually makes them with a reason behind it. Why don't you tell us about that?
So all of my candles are made by the phase of the moon with an intention. So every candle has a sticker on it to tell you what phase of the moon we're in when I made it that evening, and that's the affirmation to think of while you burn. All of my crystals are charged under the full moon, my flowers as well, and I try to match a little personality with each candle with the scent that it gives off.
I think that is so amazing and so unique.
Thank you.
So unique. You can find Michelle at several of our upcoming events and on our Instagram given on the screen. I'm here with Patrick from Aloha Specialties. Patrick, you have all these amazing Hawaiian goodies. Tell us about it.
So I'm born and raised in Hawaii. We've been around all this delicious Hawaiian gourmet products. Grew up with it. So I was like, we just decided to, come up to the mainland and just share it with all the people up here. Just things they can't just find in regular stores, We have like Hawaiian style sauces, jams, jellies, and snacks. Just things that are unique and different, to everyone.
You definitely have to come check him out. He's at almost all of our shows coming up, so please be sure to stop by.
Thank you.
Leticia from Customizable Surfaces, and Leticia started with us quite a while ago with just a booth and tumblers, and then developed all this. And they do tumblers, they do bags, they do shirts, they do totes, you name it, they can customize it. So what made you want to do this?
For my kids. I told my kids that when they graduated from high school that I would start a business for them and with them, and so we started this with my daughter. She's now 21. This is her gift. I told her at 25 she takes it over. So, kind of start her up and get her own business.
And what's so fun about it is that, like I said, she started with a tabletop and then into a booth, and now you can actually walk inside the trailer, and you'll see more of that in a little bit, but you can see Leticia, her husband, and her family at many of our events. So I am here with Troy and Debbie from Jones & Company, and they make some really unique leather items. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what you make and why?
Yeah, so we're really happy to find a home here with Las Vegas craft shows, because it's kind of a hobby gone bad, and it turned into a business. And people really like our products, and we really try to bring quality products using some of the top-of-the-line leathers and some of the stitching methods and the products that we use in creating our leathers, so that we get longevity of use, as well as that the person who is purchasing the product gets pleasure and has a good experience with it.
I think that sounds really cool, and if you see on their table they have all kinds of things, and they keep adding on, and you will see them at many of our upcoming shows this year. I am here with Ali Q's, and they sell all kinds of things, journals, gag gifts, but what I like most are these amazing customized ornaments where you can put whole family names on it. So tell us a little bit about that. What's your passion about these?
So we used to get these for our family and friends every single year, and then we decided, why not start selling them? And so we kind of started with just the normal, like the little moose or the reindeer, and then we just kind of started adding more and more until we got pets involved, and so now we can do anything from families of 2, 3, 4s, and 5s up to 11s and 12s. We got a 16, we got a 20.
So it makes actually a great office gift as well, if you have like an office party or for teachers in schools and so on. So be sure you come and check out Ali Q's at our events. So here I am with Billy with Jewelry by Claudia, and you'll see Claudia over there. She's actually the artist. Billy, you are probably the most passionate husband I have ever gotten to know about doing arts and crafts, and in particular with Claudia's jewelry. Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, about 11 years ago, she told me when we were in California, Billy, I'm going to start making jewelry. And I said, oh, great. And then we started looking at what she's making, and it's gorgeous. And she has such passion about making it, and I have passion about sharing it with people. It's the greatest feeling that I have, is seeing someone wear something that my wife made. And I kind of joke and tell people she's the talent and I'm the mouth. And that seems to be a pretty good team for the past 11 years.
That is very true. I have met that. And Julie makes beautiful necklaces, earrings, bracelets from beautiful stones. Anything in particular you want to mention about this piece?
Well, this is actually turquoise and red coral, and Claudia is full-blooded Navajo, and in her culture, turquoise is very, very sacred. It's a protective stone, a very powerful stone, and she always tells me, Billy, don't rush me, especially on turquoise, because she has to feel it, and it comes through in her art. And you know, just look at the incredible pieces that she makes, and it's beautiful, and I'm her biggest fan, as I should be.
Everybody should be. It is gorgeous jewelry, and you can see Billy and Claudia at many of our events. I am here with Christina from the elderberry source. Christina, why don't you tell us why elderberry is so important and what's your passion about making it for us?
Yeah, so I started making elderberry for my own family. It's so good for cold and flu. It knocks out a cold and flu in half the time. It's high in antioxidants, it's loaded with vitamins, minerals. It's just really good for your overall immune system. It's anti-inflammatory.
Let me ask you this. Some people will ask, how does it taste? Does it taste okay, or is it like more the medicine taste?
Yeah, no, all of our products, we try to really make them taste really good because we want children to take them. I have 5 kids of my own, so it's really important that they like taking the things that are good for them. So yeah, it tastes good.
I think you need to come and see Christina at some of our events and get your elderberry before the cold and flu season kicks in.